Hello everyone, so today I have prepared this Emma Stone Zombieland makeup tutorial for you. It's quite dark and edgy, but I kind of like it. She's really cool in that movie. I just love the movie and I love Emma Stone, and obviously I've got the appropriate hair colour as well. So if you want to see a tutorial on how I did this makeup, just keep watching. Alright, so this is what we're working with here. This is my face completely plain and natural. So first thing I'm going to do is pop on a moisturizer. This is just the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. At the moment my skin's been quite on the dry side, so very important to moisturize before you put any makeup on. Alright, so now that I've got my moisturizer on, I'm going to prime my face. This is the Maybelline Superstay Primer. Alright, so now I'm all primed and ready to go. I'm going to start off with the eyes because they are so dark and dramatic and I don't really want the eyeshadow to fall out all over my face. So to start off with, we are using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer, and this is just one that I've used for many years. I'm just going to put this on my eyelid to start off with. Alright, so now that we have got the concealer on around the eyes, I'm just going to go ahead, I should really be using a mirror for half of this, but I'm just going to go ahead and pack some pressed powder over the top, and this is just the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in shade 120. Start off with, just with a, I'm not a makeup artist obviously, with an E10 blending brush from Manicare. We're gonna just lightly put a light colour all over the eyelids, so I'm gonna go with this one, which I think is also a highlighter, just so that the black doesn't sit in all the creases and look really weird. Should have mentioned the makeup palette. So this is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, and we're gonna use the dark colours today, which, as you can see here, I pretty much never ever use. This is a bit of an experiment for me as well, so we'll see how we go. So to start off with, I'm going to take the darkest colour that there is, which is in this bottom corner here. I'm just going to put that all over the eyelid to start off with. The brush that I use every day to put on my eyeshadow is this one here. There's nothing on it. I've got a feeling it's Eco Tools, but it's dual-ended, so on one side you've got the little brush, which is good for under the eyes, then on the top you've got this like flat fluffy brush. Alright, so this is what we're dealing with now after I put that on. This looks terrible if I left it like this. That'd be really funny, but we won't do that. We are going to blend it in. So I've now got a blending brush. This is from Napoleon Perdis set. It is the crease blender brush, and Napoleon Perdis set, pretty sure got discontinued about 10 years ago, but I've still got their products obviously. So to start off with the blending initially, I'm going to use a lighter colour and then gradually get darker, because I've had a look and it looks like she's sort of got it blending in from brown into black. Alright, so I've just lightly blended it in with a brown, so it's got that transition from the eyebrow in. Now I've just got to blend the eyelid to the crease. And I'm going to use a darker brown, so it's sort of in between the two colours. Alright, so now this is what I've got. This looks like an absolute crazy mess, so I'm just going to, using the blending brush, just keep blending it until it doesn't look, well, like this. Alright, so I think we've toned it down a bit now. Still a total mess, but I'm going to tidy it up, so. Alright, so time for foundation now. I am using the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover SPF 40 foundation in 112 Natural Ivory. I have no fake tan on at the moment in the slightest, so hence why I'm such a pale shade. But I do also have a darker one as well, which I usually just alternate between the two, or I mix them. to apply it with a beauty blender. I think this one's just from Kmart, pretty sure it was $2, and it does the trick. It's hard to tell with this lighting. It actually looks much less patchy in person than what it does through my iPhone camera. But what I did was I just tidied up the sides of the eyeshadow with the beauty blender when I was putting the foundation on, just to pull it up a bit. But it is actually blended quite well, so I'm quite happy with that. My nose is a little bit sunburnt, so... Alright, and then I'm just putting the face powder all over my face again. This brush is from Benefit. It's the one with the green tip, and I use it for everything, which is probably also another no-no, but I do. Looks like she's got a little bit of bronzer on. This is the L'Oreal Bronze Please bronzer, and just using that same brush, just I pull my cheeks in and just sort of carve along the line there. So now that the base is done completely, time to do the eyebrows. So I use the Ardell eyebrow thingy. It's got the spoolie thing on one side and the drawing thing on the other side. And I use the Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose palette, because it is so far the only palette that I've encountered that actually has a shade that's almost red for my eyebrows, so that they'll match my hair. Okay, so back to the eyes. We're just going to line the insides of them. This is the L'Oreal Super Liner Matte, and this is just going to go on the waterline area. That made a little bit of difference, sort of just closed the eyes in a bit because her eyes look really small. So now I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liner. I'm just going to do a tiny little line along the top. I'm not going to do a wing or anything because there's no point, it will just get lost. Back in with that eyeshadow palette, I just need to smudge out the bottom line quite a bit, just so it's a bit more in balance with the top. So back in with that dark shade on the bottom there. Just realised I've got yellow on the tip of the brush. I better go wash that. Alright, so into that dark colour there, and just going to smudge along the bottom. Alright, so now we've got that all smudged out. Just for a little close-up for you there, that's what it's looking like. Just going to put some mascara on as well. Just to complete the look, I'm just going to move on to the lips. I'm just going to start by using a lip balm to moisturize my lips because they are as dry as my face, and that is really dry. So this is just the strawberry chapstick, and I'm just going to put that on, and oh yeah, that is a lot better. And then for the lips, I'm just going to use my everyday lip product. Rain or shine, I will always put this on just because it is fantastic. It is the Maybelline Colour Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in 105 Nude Whisper. So I use this to line my lips, and then I fill in my lips as well. It's quite dark, but I like it. She's got attitude. She's running from zombies. She doesn't have time to do her makeup properly. This is just what you get every day, and I love it. So if you give me one moment, I'll be back transformed into Emma Stone. Alright, so here's the final look. I don't have a full fringe like she does. She's actually pretty much just got the hair in her eyes like this, so I don't know how she can see for half the movie. But in some scenes she also has her hair on the sides, so we'll just go with that. She's quite a like rock chick. She's really cool and edgy, and I just love her. So here's the look. I'm feeling very much ready to go and fight some zombies now. And thank you for watching. I'm not normally a makeup tutorial kind of person, but if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up so I know I'm doing something right and I may potentially film some more in the future. Thank you, bye.